Hey y'all, it's Jenny. Yesterday, I absolutely had my first time in a long time of sitting and crying when I'm talking to my mom with sadness and depression about myself. I have, in less than a week, somebody from the county that I live in, from an agency, very official, who is coming out to assess me for my long-term care needs. And when talking about that, I realize this is an upper level official that's coming out to assess my needs, which means they're not there to be my friend. They're not there to be holding my hand. They're going to be looking at me and analyzing me under the scope and looking at what my needs are. And I've never had anybody do that. I've always been very self-reliant, self-proud, and all that stuff. And this person's going to be looking at everything that I can't do. And I'm going to have to explain all the things I can't do. Like the fact that a month ago I went grocery shopping and there's there's like 6 bags of those groceries still in front of a cabinet or of a thing I have in my kitchen that I've been eating out of instead of putting them away because I have no idea where to put them and I get so confused. And I need help with this, and I need help with that, and I can't do this because it gets me overwhelmed, and I have old milk that's expired in my refrigerator, and I just started sobbing to my mom. I'm not used to feeling like I can't, and it was really hard acknowledging that. And she told me, she says, that's exactly what he needs to know. He needs to know the things you need help with. Be honest. Let him hear that. Let him see that. It's what he needs. He needs you to be honest. He doesn't need you to put up a front, put up the proud face of what you can do. It's okay that you feel really good about yourself, but he needs you to talk about the things that you can't right now. Even if it's just on Monday when you see him. It's okay to be vulnerable because he's there to help you. So you need to be honest with him. And I thought to myself, that actually makes sense. Sometimes we have to be honest and let ourselves be vulnerable to the right people. Not the people that would hurt us or use it against us. But the people are there to help us. We can't put on the happy face or the tough face or the one that says, we don't need help. We're tough. We're tough. We're tough. We have to be open and honest enough within ourselves to know that they're there to help us and to be able to let ourselves be vulnerable. Whether it's our doctor, our psychiatrist, our psychologist, our therapist of any sort, an agency like this that's reaching out to help. But there are people or situations where we need to be able to be open. Sorry, bus going by. We need to be able to be open and honest and be vulnerable. There's a lot of situations we need to be very resistant to that because we can be taken advantage of. But this is one of those that I was terrified of opening myself up to being that vulnerable, and it absolutely was hard because I have not cried like that in, oh my gosh, a long time. I'm still feeling the reverbs of it. So hugs, y'all. Later, Gators.